Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Dimas Saputra, and today I wanna follow my final examination to Salhoran to review some movie. And today the movie is about Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. So this movie it is the second installment in Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and also the second installment in the Planet of the Apes reboot franchise. Which tells us about the life of humans and apes after the virus that is currently sweeping the world. How is it going? Stay tuned. 10 years after the global pandemic of deadly simian flu, the human population worldwide has divided decreasing, with only about 1 in 500 being generally immune. Civilizations are destroyed as a result of the collapse of society. The apes, under Caesar the chimpanzees, are endowed with a genetically enhanced intelligence by a virus, have long established colonies in the Mill Forest near San Francisco. A group of humans, led by a man named Malcolm, reached the ape territory from San Francisco in search of the hydroelectric dam that will restore electricity to the city. An encounter with Caesar's son Blue Eyes and his friend Ash resulted in rather being injured by a man named Culver. Malcolm managed to prevent further escalation and Caesar orders the humans to leave. Prompted by Koba, a sacred bonobo with a vendetta against humans for their mistreatments as laboratory test subject. Caesar brings his army into the human community in a show of strength. Caesar announced to society that while the apes do not want war, he intends to fight humans if he was to, while demanding humans remain in their territory. Malcolm convinced his shareholder Dimas to give him time to take a small team into the forest and make peace with the apes so they can access them. He meets with Caesar, who allows them to work on generator on the condition that they surrender their weapons. While Malcolm, his wife Ellie, and son Alexander work their bond with the apes. The fragile bond will rapidly crumbles when the culprit is found harboring a hidden weapon, and thus for celebrity efface it. But it is generally stored when Ellie announced Evidence treats Caesar's wife's Cornelia illness. Dimas armed his community using the fourth point armory. Koba finds the armory then confronts Caesar, accusing him of loving humans more than apes. Caesar overpowers Koba in response but prevents from killing him. Koba then returns to the armory and retrieves as an assault rifle, killing 2 of the guards, and his secretary kills Culver after the humans are able to repair the generator and restore power to the city. Koba takes advantage of their celebration to secretly set fire to the monkey's house. He then shoots Caesar, who falls into the bush below and frames the humans for Caesar dead to justify war. Koba quickly assumes command and leads his army to San Francisco, where they plunder an arsenal and carry out full-scale assault on the human settlement. Despite taking heavy casualties, the apes break into the building and imprison the humans as they refuse to escape underground. When Ash refuses Koba's order to kill unnamed humans, citing Caesar's teaching, Koba turns him to his death end, as the other apes loyal to Caesar in prison, including Maurice, Luca, and Rocket. Malcolm's family find a badly injured Caesar and bring him to his former home in San Francisco. When Malcolm sneaks back into the settlement to find medical supplies for Caesar, he meets Blue Eyes, who saved him before learning that his father is still alive, and accompanies Malcolm to find him. Caesar reveals that it was Koba, not a human, but shoot him and confess that apes can be just as corrupt and cruel as humans. After making peace with Caesar, Blue Eyes return to the tower that feeds the imprisoned humans and apes. Malcolm escorts the apes to the tower and then finds Dimas. He learns that the return of the electric allows Dimas men to radio contact with the survivors of the military base who have not come to fight with the apes. Caesar confronts Koba at the top of the tower and they fight. Davos having a break on suicide mission detonates a C4 charge that destabilizes the tower in a failed attempt to kill the ape. Koba begins to artillery shoot the apes when they come to Caesar's aid, but Caesar tackles him from the ridge. While holding to a metal beam, Koba is disowned as an ape by Caesar and is dropped to his death. Malcolm and Caesar profess their friendship, with Malcolm warning of an approaching human military. Caesar replies, "The war has started due to Koba's violent regime," and also replies that humans will never forgive the apes for their attack. Caesar convinces Malcolm to live with his family for safety before the battle begins. Then, Caesar stood before the group of kneeling apes. He preparing for the coming war. That's it. Alright guys, that's all into this video. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.